Alright, so I'm trying to boiling some cayenne pepper, like a quarter teaspoon and 2 ounces of water. I got some bulk cayenne I got at the shop down the road. And my hope is to strain it out through a coffee filter to a dropper bottle. So I'm sick of having headaches, and I've been getting them more often than I used to. So I saw a recipe to take cayenne pepper in water and like take a cotton swab and swab your nostrils with it. And so I was doing that, and the jar of liquid was like kind of settling out and getting like gunky and weird. Like it didn't last very long before it seemed to start to go bad. And so I was doing it with distilled water, but it was still weird. Um, but it was helping. Like I was doing it once or twice a day, and I was getting a lot less headaches. Like I was starting to get them almost every day. And I don't really know what it's related to. Um, been fighting regular daily headaches for the last couple years, and uh, I don't know. So I'm trying to do this little water decoction. It's not an extraction, which I guess the distinction there is that an extraction uses alcohol or vinegar, whereas a decoction is just water. Basically tea, but tea is not a general term for a water infusion. It's a term for the type of, it's tea. It's a certain plant. So if you're taking hot water and mixing up dandelion, it's not dandelion tea. It's a dandelion decoction or infusion, maybe. Is infusion heated up or not? I don't know. Does anyone know the science behind cayenne pepper? Should I do something different than just hot water? How long should I boil it for? Should I filter it with more than just a coffee filter? Should I run it through twice? Should I do an acid wash or a defat cycle, or I don't know. Does anyone know any of this shit? Herbal medicine? I mean, some of you, I probably have mentioned a few things that you've never heard of, but I don't know. But yeah, so I got that in a little double boiler. Yeah, so that's why I got the little paper towel there, because I don't know. Something about a cheap double boiler with a mason jar, you want a fucking paper towel at the bottom. I think you run the risk of busting the glass on the jar if you don't have that. I don't know. I don't remember. I read something like 20 years ago or 15 years ago about making my own stuff, and I just keep doing it. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna turn it off, let it cool, and filter it out, and we'll see how it goes. Earlier, I didn't feel like waiting for this to get done, so I had just like dipped my finger in the cayenne pepper and like stuck it up my nose, and I sneezed like for 5 minutes straight. So this is preferable to that. That would be much easier to just have to coat the inside of my nostrils with fucking cayenne pepper and not have to do this stupid process of boiling water and like how long is it gonna last until it goes bad like the other, because the other I just threw it in water and stirred it around and filtered it out and it just kept it in a jar and it went bad in like 2 weeks. And that was like, I don't know, that's not a ton of powder to be using every week or two. But yeah, if I could just dip my finger in the cayenne and wiggle it around my nostrils and not sneeze for 8 minutes straight, that would be preferable and easier. But I don't know. We'll see how this goes. All right, so this cooled off, and yeah, there it is. We're gonna dump that in here to filter it. gunk at the bottom. We'll see how long it takes to go through here. I would just put it straight into this, but no matter what size of funnel you got, like I do have a smaller one, but it's not gonna stand without being like, it's kind of wobbly, it's easy to knock over. So I'll just let it do its thing and drip out. Use a big old syringe to load it in without spilling it, because that shit sucks. But yeah. Alright, so that's taking too damn long. I'm gonna wad that up and squeeze it. Alright. Yeah, I missed. Didn't hit the garbage can. Alright. So we're done with that. Put that in the sink. Suck this up close to 2 ounces. Not even 1.5. I guess I lost a bunch. Boiled some off. Alright, so there we go. So now the plan is to use a dropper bottle to stick it on a Q-tip so I stop having headaches. I do that once or twice a day, and it's actually been pretty helpful. So when I was doing it, and I haven't in a while, and my headaches came back. So yeah.